What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we're doing a rebuild, and a lot of you guys asked for the Redskins, so that's what we're going to do. I think the Dolphins probably should have been next, but of course, we chose the Redskins by popular demand. You know the team, you know the dream. Kirk Cousins, he's not signed yet. I mean, technically, we have him for the year, but will we re-sign him? That's going to be a tough decision. I mean, the Redskins, I think in real life, it's very easy. But in Madden, of course, for rebuilds, it's not so easy because obviously we have to see how he plays. And, of course, the money factor, I think he's going to be wanting over 15, 20 mil a year. It's bad. But here we are. We moved a couple of players to defensive tackle, and they actually have a bit of value around the league. Junior Gillette, I would assume they probably just got him, but they don't need him. They really don't. I'm looking at this roster, and we actually have too many linebackers, so we moved them around a little bit. I believe we put Trent Murphy at a defensive end spot. Here we trade away the rest over players, rest of the linebackers that we don't really need, and put them in for a trade. And of course, this is a voiceover, if you couldn't tell, just for the first 7 minutes, which obviously does make up a decent bit of the video. But here we are scouting, and let me tell you, this draft is not bad in the slightest. So, main position that we are looking for is what kind of wide receiver? We have Terrell Pryor, but he's on the older side. We have Doxson, he's young, and so is Crowder. So those two can definitely develop, but Pryor is basically screwed. We have a quarterback now who has won the Heisman. We didn't have a Week 3 automatic superstar development trait player, but the one here is a 21-year-old quarterback with superstar. That is tough. That is tough. If we can get a pick that high, which we don't know what our ranking is at the moment, if we can get a pick that high, I think it's safe to say we might go for him. And of course, we missed the playoffs. What record is that going to be, though? And it's 4-12. So, luckily for our team, we tanked it big time. Kirk Cousins didn't really do too well. He didn't do too badly, but he also didn't do too well. Josh Doxson, decent season. Jordan Reed, decent. Same with Crowder. Offensive line actually played pretty well. I mean, it is a pretty good O-line. What do you expect? Sacks, Trent Murphy on the inside. We are in a 3-4. Guaranteed. 100% 3-4. I checked multiple times. And somehow the inside just gets pressure. And that's going to be the same way for the whole rest of the rebuild. Not even just this video. But just this video. Just for this voiceover section. But of course, we still need some outside linebacking, pass rush presence. Because Kerrigan, not really getting it done. He's getting on the older side. He might, I don't know, he might have re-signed already in real life. Crowder as our kick returner as well, doing it all for us. Offensively, not great at all. And then defensively was 18th, I believe. Overall, not a good season. Did we even get a single award? I'm probably going to guess no. Because if we played poorly and we don't even have that many rookies the way it is, the chances of us getting any sort of award is not going to be very high at all. And as you can see, nothing. Oh, yeah, except for the linebacker, Mason Foster. EA always does that to you. You trade away a player, and instantly they're the greatest to ever do it. And that's just awesome every time. A strong safety, don't need a safety because we're going to end up putting Sua Cravens back at strong safety at the end of the season. Big troll there by EA. First year rebuild. Eagles win the Super Bowl. Here, Kirk Cousins wasn't liking the contract. We can get the quarterback, so that's what we're going to do. And basically, we're just going to withdraw every single offer on those players into free agency. Nothing really doing it for us. Obviously, our guys are getting offers. We don't really have a player here that's... They don't really have the ability to go up. We don't have the youth in these, the development traits or anything. It's always the year one. You usually avoid most of the players in year one free agency. And of course, with the combine, the quarterback's still looking like our #1 prospect, Logan Fountain, or Fontaine, whatever you want to call him. Looking pretty good as well. We know he has superstar. It's a tough decision, but of course, not going for Kirk Cousins, you gotta go for the quarterback, assuming we can get him, because we are 4-12, which is almost good enough, but that is probably top 3, not guaranteed to have the first overall pick. And like I said, Niners and Browns are before us, so we need to make a trade. We need to make a trade. Both of those teams have quarterback needs, but they have different needs as well. But we're making sure we get that trade. And luckily for us, it was the Browns at number 1 because they are desperately in need of wide receiver. We get the trade, and we get the quarterback. Keith Lee looks amazing. Took him number 1. Supposed to go 16, but let's be honest, he would probably not have fallen that far. Here we're trading up again, going for a linebacker, middle linebacker that is, and DeMarcus Eason looks to play the part, and he does. 79 overall, looking amazing there. Here we are now in the early second round, looking for another great talent, and there it is again, 79 overall. All normal development traits for the defenders, but still 79 overall. That's amazing. Nicholas Jacoby, 23 years old. Is that the move, or is it Max Kerr? Kerr is the move. 76 overall, but he's slow. Really good stats. It's going to be tough if we start him or not. Definitely going to be at least number 4. Here, trading up again. You guys know in these rebuilds, I don't like to trade up, and that's what we're doing big time in these rounds here. As almost every single round we have a trade up so far, and we land another great defensive player. Here though, not so much. I mean, he's a good player if you're going to use him, but in a rebuild, basically it's not going to happen. We are now later in the draft again, and we land another great player. Left guard, superstar development trait, great stats. Now going for a backup running back. Don't need him. Really good stats, not a starter quality player, but that's not really what we were aiming for. Another amazing player that would start if we needed him to, but I think it might be safe to say that this is the best draft I've ever had. I know the development trades didn't really fall into place, but 79 overalls all over the place. This was an amazing draft. Here, a couple of guys in free agency that are actually decent. No super beast defensive tackle like we've been getting lately, but still decent players that you can get up. Logan Fountain, Lexi's whining. She's stuck in here with me, but Logan Fountain, good stats, amazing player, to be fair. Barry Branson, supposed to be great. No superstar, so honestly not even as good as the guy we got. And then Malik Tapa, we knew he was going to be superstar. That he is. Amazing player, actually, but safety's not really our biggest need. Defensive end, great player as well. We now proceed with the live portion of this video. Sorry about the voiceover, but lots of things going on. Very loud. I mean, if I wanted to get this thing done in time, basically needed to do a non-live comm. Now, this is the team. The thing about this is, though, is we got this dude named Kerr, and he was decent, but I think he had slow or normal. Don't know if he should start. Terrell Pryor is clearly, I think Kerr is going to be a number 4 because Doxson's got decent progression. I mean, let's go back on this draft, by the way. This amazing draft we had. So amazing. 78 overall, 76 overall, technically a 75. Defense is really where we got the beastie players. 79. Get the hell in there. 79. Oh yeah, we also got this guy, Alexis, who's like a backup, but he's 21 with quick. I really should try to trade him. All we have to do is make the playoffs, and I don't know if we're going to win the Super Bowl, but we're going to get very close. It is week 3. The first season, we didn't have a single draft story. This time we do a running back and I don't know. Hutchinson and Moon. Moon, though. Moon is a right end. Don't need him. Always like to scout these guys, though. Hutchinson, I mean, don't need him either. But like I said, always got to scout him. Don't even need a wide receiver. Well, we kind of need a wide receiver. We need one that's kind of really beast, so I don't have to determine my whole life. Oh, here we go. Don't have to determine my whole life on some random guy from the 7th round, hoping. So we have Trent Murphy here. He's actually asking for a lot. He's developed really well for us, though. I don't know. I mean, we have a ton of money. I'm probably going to end up seeing by the end of the season where we're at, because I do really like Trent Murphy. It's going to have to see what he's doing, because we do have a lot of players on that defensive line. Of course, re-sign Morgan Moses. Breland. Breland's really bad, though. His zone is bad. Our corners are desperate, but I don't think we're that desperate to keep him. Spencer Long, I'd like to replace him in the draft. Might have to re-sign him, though. Will Blackman, of course, is going. So is Phil Taylor. Dustin Hopkins as well. Yeah, not a whole lot. Oh, an A- press. So this guy looks pretty cool. I think clearly the best is Marquand Moore. He's a mid-first, so kind of near our tier, most likely. I mean, unless we have a really good pick again. because of being crap, but I hope not, because I don't know if we're putting a better team out there, but we're definitely putting a younger team out there. I love to say that phrase. EA does like to reward your youth, so I think the fact that we built a young team should help us hopefully make the playoffs. Like I said, I think if we make the playoffs, we're good. So we're now in week 15, and we have an incredible season as one of the wide receivers won the Heisman. A Buchanan. And Earl Buchanan played an important role early in Florida State's offensive line, only allowing 6 sacks this season. He's an offensive lineman. Found Malik Harvin. He's 24. I'm not interested in that at all. Oh, Pickett's a cornerback. Wow. For whatever reason, I thought he was a receiver. Maybe it said something about locking down receivers. Holy crap. One of the best corners I've ever seen. We're moving on to the playoffs. I know we're close, but I don't know if we're going to make it. Can we make it to the playoffs? Can we? Okay. We have a regress player. It's probably the punter. It is the kicker under... Ooh, Jesus. The kicker almost lost us the season. 10-6 in the wildcard game. Number 2 overall. Le'Veon Bell MVP. I mean, we had a pretty decent season, I suppose, but how well did we actually do? Lost to the Cowboys. I don't know. I wonder if our kicker might have lost us a couple of games there. I love how it's so ironic. The randomizing league. Like I said, in the past, complete BS. You see the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Now they're 6-10. Just like that? Just like that, Eagles. Really? Man, I'm a mess today. My voice is going. My nose is plugged. One defense. Number 1 defense. What about the offense? Offense, what goddamn team are we again? Redskins. Not bad, not bad. So like probably 16. Oh yeah, 13 offense. Number 1 D. Rookie had a pretty decent season. Obviously, offensive rookie of the year. It'd be hard to beat. Robert Kelly didn't fumble that much this year. Sam Shepard played decently. Keithley had a 5.1. That's not bad because I don't think he has the greatest of stats. Doxson with 12 touchdowns. Nice. Crowder had 1,000 yards, but 1 touchdown. That's rough. Great O-line play. Defensively now, let's take a look at this. Preston with 9. We're in a 3-4. We're in a 3-4, and yet we're not getting any pressure. What? Like, where was Kerrigan? 2.5? What? What in the world? That's ridiculous. 2.5 there. What about picks? Breland at 5. The fuck is going on? Kicking. Oh, you only missed 6. That's not too bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was. Touchdowns, 2 for Crowder on the kick returns. That's where all of his touchdowns came from. Hopefully we have offensive and defensive rookie of the year. I would assume that's got to be the case. Our quarterback, number 10 on MVP. That's not bad. Not bad at all. We're not even on the coach list. Okay. Thought we would actually be on there, but we're not. Offensive player of the year. Number 7, defensive player of the year. Do we have anyone there? No. Offensive rookie of the year, of course, our quarterback. Has to be one of our defensive rookies. We devastated. Look at him. He's a 90 overall. Fuck. It's because Easton sucks. God damn it. Do we even have anyone? Do we have anyone on this list? Nothing. I got to take a look at my boy here. Fountain was a Niner, that's right. 10 sacks, 109 tackles. Damn, he had a really good season. It sucks, as I said, if we make the playoffs, I think we're going to be amazing. But truth of the matter is, we really aren't. We're really not. This team, I mean, we have a decent O-line, I suppose. But this team really should not win the Super Bowl. I mean, we have some core players. I think without Jordan Reed, we'd have 0 chance. But Jordan Reed being a 99 overall with his confidence boost might get the job done, and for whatever reason, we're a 99D. I'm not saying we don't have a great defense, because I think we do have a decent one, but I don't fully see it, because Kerrigan was shit all season. Flanagan obviously wasn't going to have a great season. Preston Smith was the only guy to really even do anything. Am I in a 3-4, by the way? Maybe I accidentally switched to a 4-3? No, we're in a 3-4. That's how bad we are. 86 to their 79, like I said. And this isn't even updated yet for us. Like I said, this should be an easy win. Honestly, a little shocked the way that was going. Barely got on the field there. Up by a bit now. So the third quarter was all us. The momentum shifted. After that last 1 minute 30 in the second, it was all us. And you can see this, the defense actually is holding their part true. Obviously, that touchdown really doesn't mean much. 42-23. You cannot get a game like that without having a good defense. 5 touchdowns. I know he threw a pick, but 5 touchdowns from Keithley. I don't know if I've ever had a performance like that from one of my AI quarterbacks, my rookies as well, to throw on to the top of that. Terrell Pryor had a great game. Crowder had a decent one. Doxson had a great game. What about defensively? 2 for Preston Smith, 2 for Jacoby, and 1 for Brown. Eason with a pick. If he would have gotten a couple more of those on the season, maybe he would have been like an 88 by now. Oh, I totally forgot about these teams. We're more screwed than I thought we were. I was like, oh, Cowboys, Seahawks, that's rough. But let's, you know, look at the bright side. Damn! It was either the Packers or the Falcons, and we drew the goddamn Falcons. Wow. And the wild card game, Cowboys won by 3. I believe if the Cowboys would have lost, we would have been going against the Packers. Speaking of stretch, my goddamn vocal cords are being stretched today. I'll tell you what, if I don't win the Super Bowl here, you might not hear from me again because my voice is going to die. 85 overall Falcons. And we know the Falcons isn't. 21-3, and we hold them again. Start of the third quarter, 28-6. What is... Our offense is on crack cocaine. Okay, our defense is starting to fall apart a little bit. The offense also isn't finishing quite as well. Game isn't over, folks. It's only a 14-point game. We've seen comebacks before. And running the ball pretty well here. Getting down the field so slowly. And I think that's safe to say. Going to be a win. 3 possessions, 2 minutes left. Not going to happen. Defense locks up. And we're on to the championship game again. So hopefully the Green Bay Packers. If it's the Packers, Keithley was next to perfect. That's how you play a playoff game, my bro. Fumble by Matt Ryan. I don't know if there was another fumble on a kickoff or something. I have no clue. Robert Kelly doing all right. All right. He's doing all right, I suppose, as a running back. Picks, nothing. Fumble or sacks. Jacoby Kerrigan finally waking up. He's technically one of the best. Well, I mean, he is the best pass rusher on the team. Just not doing the job. So we're in 89 overall, 95-0, 91D. Our quarterback has some XP because he probably won. Oh, Jesus. I had like a little finger stroke and my button just clicked. But he probably won some sort of award. 89 overall now. That's beautiful. I think it's one of the best quarterbacks I've ever had, though. User. Just because he's 21 years old. Great quarterback. 21 years old with superstar. But you guys know how it rolls. 12-4 versus 10-6 is going to be very close overalls. And exactly on the nose. This is tough. I mean, we got the best opportunity, the best outcome. It was either Packers, Seahawks, or Cowboys. And honestly, you got to go with the Packers. I know they got Rodgers. It's only 10 points. 10 points. We are in the red zone. Finish this drive. Get the touchdown. There you go. Can the defense hold up? And apparently not, because Jeff Janis is going for 68, which is a little unrealistic, but we'll allow it because I have no choice. Kicks the field goal. It is good. Huge kick from our kicker. It's an interception by Josh Norman. Guys, I've got to come in because our team is going to go for the field goal. No chance in hell your team's going for the field goal in this situation. This is an easy throw to make, my dude. Assuming someone gets open. This is a tough catch. Crowder with the clutch catch. Don't throw in here, my dude. And it is a tied game. Getting down the field so easily. Oh, they had a chance to get off the field. Guys, hold them. Oh, what happened? There's a fumble. I think LeGarrette Blount fumbled. We getting down the field slowly. Please. Oh, I thought that was an interception. We know our kicker can make this. He does. You've given Aaron Rodgers a minute, guys. Oh, it's a penalty. No. Oh, it's a penalty on the offense. Oh, they're running out of time. We win. Oh, we're in the Super Bowl. DJ Khaled, we the best. Oh, my God. That was such a good game, though. Player of the game was on the losing team. Guys, 20 points in the fourth. 0, 14, 0, 20. That is how you score a game, huh? The Packers were consistent as hell. We don't give the ball up. That's the thing. We just don't. Aaron Rodgers threw 2 interceptions. That is bad. 2 fumbles for Blunt. Oh, my God. That is unfortunate as hell. We just don't give up the ball, which is very surprising because you guys know the teams I rebuild love to give up the ball. It's like their favorite pastime in life. Quentin Dunbar gets a pick. Clutch, man. The real clutch, man, though. Dustin Hopkins, 56-yard field goal. 9-7 Chargers. Before we go into it, though, I do want to look at the scouting because we don't know if we're going to win here. This is definitely a team, though. If we do win here, I'm going to keep this roster. So we have... Ooh. Going into it now against the 9-7 Chargers. They shouldn't even compete. But I will say, they got to the Super Bowl. It's got to count for something. We're in the Super Bowl. I might start, when we do these rebuilds, if we wait and make it to the Super Bowl, I might start showing these little intros. Look at Keithley. He's just leading the charge. And with that 71 speed, he's getting outrun by the defenders. Not a surprise at all. Big Super Bowl trophy. I would just take that home. Just leave. You've already got your trophy. And then, of course, the charges of Felipe Rivers running down there. Philip Rivers also getting outrun because clearly very slow as well. That's a touchdown. They're up by 1. This is not good. Don't run the ball. I said don't run the ball. Throw that ball down the field. There you go. 1st and 10 to Doxson. Uh-oh. Ooh, it's a penalty on the offense. Come on. 3rd and 9. You run the ball. Wait, what? I don't know what happened, but we got a field goal. Defense is giving up big yardage already. Look at the defense sucking. Clutch defense, though, to force a field goal. Come on, guys. This is the Super Bowl. Finish it. There you go. 1st and 10. Keithley to Crowder. All you need is the field goal. Don't overthink this thing. Don't overthink it. I wish they would have overthought it because I don't like this. Oh, I don't like it at all. Oh, no. Oh, no. They scored a touchdown. Come on, offense. Oh, please. Oh, they're so close. Oh, they got the touchdown in the 2-point. Unless we give up a big play. Do we win the Super Bowl? Did we win? We won. Oh, my God. Another one. 34-31. Those are your Super Bowl Redskins. This one had to be short. It had to be short. The Redskins weren't even on my list next for teams to rebuild. I think they are close. They were very close. I think clearly it should have been the Dolphins. But everyone in the comment section of the Eagles rebuild were saying Redskins, Redskins, Redskins. At least 4 people said it. And they were the division rivals of the Eagles. So basically how this thing goes is back-to-back. Eagles win a Super Bowl. Eagles win a Super Bowl. Redskins win a Super Bowl. Lack of touchdowns, but amazing yards by Keithley. Of course, got to keep this roster because it's amazing. Too many damn good rookies. So I want to see those combine grades, see if there's anything spectacular in there. Of course, make the move. I think that should be the move from now on because we get to see, was the team really rebuilt, you know? Because, we won a Super Bowl, so fair enough. But what are we looking like for the future? So glad we won this because you guys can tell my voice is like gone. Don't know what. Probably just allergies or something because my eye, like I said, it was bothering me. And my nose. Breland with a pick. We're not re-signing him, but he was clutch. I can't lie. He was very clutch. Had a great season. Contract year, and he stepped up. Our fullback needs to be negotiated. He wants to be signed for 5 years. Sheldon Richardson. See, like I said, though, Trent Murphy. Let's see, how much would I have to offer him to get him back? I'd have to offer him over, like I said, 11 mil a year. No, I do not want Drew Brees. How much would I have to pay for Sheldon, who is clearly, especially for what we need, better? We'd have to offer him less than 11. So, at the end of the day, made the right decision. Don't need him, though. Travis Swanson. Nothing too spectacular. So, but yeah, I believe that to be it. We rebuilt the team. Obviously have a future with this team if we really wanted to. Amazing overalls. Crowder's a beast. Pryor would need to be replaced, but Curry's already an 80. Doxson's an 83. Reed's a 99. We got a pretty damn good O-line as well. I mean, we lost our left guard, but we could easily fill that. And we have so much money. So, I mean, if I was rebuilding this team legit, I would probably go for Sheldon Richardson. I know they're making fun of him right now. Let me know what team you think is next, though. I'm curious. I can't believe he won the Super Bowl so easily, though. I want 26 likes for my broken throat. I don't know why 26. Quickly get the names out for this next rebuild. Jaguars, Bengals, Bills, Redskins, Buccaneers, Lions, Titans, Broncos, Texans, Fins, Packers, Seahawks, Giants, Steelers, Falcons, Chiefs, Raiders, Cowboys, Patriots. I would say any team after the Fins, we will wait. I think I mentioned Redskins, by the way, which we just did. I think the next team is either going to be the Bengals or the Dolphins, maybe the Texans. Bengals, Dolphins, Texans are probably the legit 3, maybe the Lions. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!